the S&P, BSE, Sensex and NSE, Nifty has in fact closed at an all-time high on Monday, which was led by gains in ICICI Bank, Larsen Toubro, Kotak Mahindra Bank, ONGC and Tata Consultancy Services. The benchmark indices staged a gap, in fact opening wherein Sensex rose as much as 274 points to hit record high of 46,373, and Nifty index touched an all-time high of 13,597. Purva Chitnis also now joins us live. Purva, for the layman like me, can you explain what this means? What has really worked in favor? Which stocks have been up because of which the stock market is rising?
Well, in fact, now every rise, even a 10-point or a 12-point rise in Sensex or Nifty is going to be a record high all the time, because Nifty and Sensex both are anyway, every day they are closing on record high. So if we talk about today's gain particularly, they are quite modest gain and about 0.3% on both the indices. But, since on Nifty and Sensex both are rallying for the past 1 month or so, because there is enough liquidity in the system, because a lot of foreign investors are positive about India. They are putting in a lot of money into the Indian markets and Indian equity markets. That is the reason why investors in the domestic market are also cheering the markets right now, and that is why every day there is a new record high that we have been talking about, and this is the case for the past few days now. If we talk why that is the case, then yes, it's because as I mentioned, it is also because the foreign investors are putting in a lot of money. Then if we talk about domestic economic macro indicators, then the RBI governor, after its monetary policy announcement last week, the RBI governor also sounded that said that economic recovery is much better than anticipated, and he is expecting that the economic growth will be into the positive in the third and the fourth quarter. So the growth wise investors are feeling that yes, it is the domestic macro indicators are good. Also hope of a vaccine very soon is also adding to that investor confidence, and that is the reason we are seeing that every day markets are climbing at record highs. Even a 20-point, 30-point, 50-point addition is going to take markets to a record closing.
And Purva,
but yes, the factors still remain.
Very quickly, just also wanted to understand from you the consumer price index, the CPI, which has eased in November. Can you explain those figures and what does that mean?
Well, as far as the CPI numbers are concerned for the month of November is concerned, well, it is in fact eased a little bit, if we can say. It is still on a higher side, 6.93% for the month of November. But if we compare it with October, October was 7.6%, which was highest since May 2014. So compared to October, it has eased a bit. But definitely it still is quite high if we talk about how RBI monitors the inflation number, and RBI's target is inflation should remain between 4 to 6%. But if we talk about RBI's target, it is out of RBI's comfort zone. However, just compared to October, yes, it is definitely eased, and that the reason is because the food and the beverage item. Now CPI is calculated based on different factors, vegetable prices, your apparel, shoe, footwear prices, then your fuel prices. All these, it's a big basket, and all these factors contribute to it, and there is a particular weight which is given to each of them. So food and beverage item, that has eased out a bit, and that is in fact playing on the overall CPI numbers. But definitely it's still out of RBI's comfort zone, and RBI has also said that for the next quarter or so, it is going to expect the CPI to remain elevated. It is going to expect the CPI to remain high. However, next year, 2021 financial year, it is going to expect the inflation number to come down.